Hello, hello, hello. Oh my God. Hello, 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 everyone. Um, Thank you for being here. Thank you for joining us in this live stream. Let me turn down the music. I had to start a little bit late. I was doing a video, and it's one of those days where uh, just a lot of stuff at the same time. So I had to delay this thing. But you're here, and thank you so much. So please, on the chat, if you can use that to just like tell us where you're from, where are you visiting us from, what are you doing, what are you up to, and yeah, I would love to see what you're up to. Maybe you have some questions here. So if you have questions, all ears, all eyes. Uh, by the way, I'm realizing I have this stuff. I was doing a video, so I still have makeup from the video. But yeah, if you have any questions, please just put them there on the chat, and I'll do my best to answer them. I and today I am going to try to show you my process on just like a an illustration system that I'm working on. It's based on an illustration system that I made some time ago. Let me actually put it here, humans.com. Yeah, let me share my screen here and window. Let's just share. Oh my God, Chrome tab. Yeah, this one. There you go. So I made this collection some time ago. Wow, just like 6 years ago, I think. And just a very simple, flat collection of illustrations. Let me see. Is this being shared? Oh, let me actually. Wow. Okay. No, that was not intended. Let me do it like this. Let me do it like this. Much better. So yeah, so it's a collection of illustrations that I made some time ago, and it's all yeah, well, all the different tops and bottoms and heads and all that stuff is just like a different components that you can mix and match and just create a ton of different characters. Now that I see it, it looks pretty old. It's just like it's so not cool anymore. But hey, it was cool, and it's time, I guess. And yeah, so I've been thinking for a while on creating a new one. And after this one, I created another one that was called openpeeps.com. Let me see if this opens here. Yeah. So Open Peeps, that was another one. And this one, the idea was like doing it all handmade and do them in different poses, stuff like that, which was, I think it was pretty cool. But yeah, so this one, the new one that I'm working on, is kind of a mix of this and Humans, because Humans is it was all just like all the characters are like looking to the side, as you can see. So they're all like looking to the right, and then you can turn them and create compositions where one is looking to the left, the other one is looking to the right, and stuff like that. That was the idea, and they're all like running. I don't know, running from what? I don't know. Maybe from I don't know. And the idea on this one was like, hey, maybe I can do one that is also handmade, but also just like very simple with colors similar to Humans. And I started working on something. I just like started something. Let me stop sharing that. Let me show you something that I'm working on. And this is on Figma. And as you can see, there's a really simple. Uh, oh, I heard. I thought I heard someone talking. Yeah, it's a really simple, just like illustration system that I'm just starting. As you can see, there's not a lot of components, but the cool thing is that even with not a lot of components, you can do some pretty cool stuff. For example, here I go in here and I can change it to this, change it to this one. as you can that one is not fitting as well. So you know what? I can just select all the stuff and then just move it just a tiny bit. There you go. Huh. And yeah, so the I've been just like playing around with this thing. Maybe this stuff should be just a tiny bit like this. Yeah, just moving it just a couple of pixels here and there. The idea is like you change the tops or you change the bottoms. Let's do another variant. Let's do this one. Yeah, and they all kind of fit together. They're meant to fit together. And if you use something like this, for example, let's say that I duplicate all of these little dudes, and I use a plugin like variance randomizer, uh, and this way you can just like quickly see all the cool stuff that can happen. Yeah, boy, look at that. Yeah, boy. Um, Tidy up and look at this. So minus 200 and minus 200, and then you start seeing what can be achieved. Ooh, ooh, oh yeah. But there's still not a lot of variance. The variable, well, variables, I don't know what you call these. Components per tops and for per legs. So just to allow a lot of diversity and a lot of different combinations, you need more elements. So even if I were to just add 5 more of these and 5 more of these, and then a ton of these, then that would just like create a ton of combinations. So and the cool thing is that all of these like I'm trying to turn them into variants. That way, actually, that's something that we can experiment with later. But the idea is that they're all variants, so I can even just like change variants and really easily, really easily just like change the colors of the clothing too. So today I was going to actually put my camera on my iPad and share just a little bit, like actually draw a couple of these things and then put them here, and then and that's it. Oh wow, there's 190 people. Now I feel the pressure. I'm realizing I was not as prepared as I should have been. But yeah, let's do this. And you know what? I'm actually going to focus just on the tops because I think I'm only have 3, and I could do just like different hairs, different things that will make this really special. So I'm gonna focus on that. And let me actually change my camera while you are seeing this thing in the background. So let me just put this in the background while I change my camera. I'm going to put my camera over here. So I have my iPad prepared. And since I have my iPad prepared, we can just like actually go like this. And well, we don't need to share the screen anymore. Stop sharing the screen. Let me, well, let me actually rotate this. I think there you go. I rotated it. That way it looks good here. I think, I think we're good. Yeah. So, ooh, look at that. Fancy. So I have just some templates here that which I can draw on top of. And that way it will allow me to, well, stay on the same proportions, on the same sizes, everything with the same stuff. So, okay, cool. So let me just adjust here. I'm looking at the camera. Ooh, this will look a little bit better. Uh, let me see if I can just adjust. Whoa, no. There you go. Yeah, just leave it like that. So let's actually go on here. Oh my God, I haven't drawn anything all day. So I need to do a little bit of stretching on my fingers, on my fat fingers. So let's, I just create a new layer, and on this new layer, I'm going to put my drawing, and I'm pretty sure actually it should be like 4%. Yeah, no, it should be like 6%. There you go. Yeah, 6% looks nice. So I'm going to try to perhaps, what do you say about something that is really cool that, some of the tricks that happen here. This thing is on top, like the clothing, just to explain what is going on. The clothing is on top of this, on top of the head. Uh, and then on top of the head, we have the hair, but the hair is behind this. So whatever I draw, it has to be drawn in a way that I know that it cannot be behind the head. The head is a separate element. So I need to draw this stuff and use this as my guidance. And also, knowing that I cannot put just like flowing hair on top of this, for example, that will not be possible because this layer is on top of this layer. So this hair is just like going to be hidden. And you have to draw it almost in a way that looks good with this on top. So those are some of the rules that you have to follow whenever you do this. There's some ways to just like, trick the system, but I don't want to get into that. I want to keep it simple, just for the user too, so that it's not very confusing. It's just very straightforward of how they can edit it. So, oh my god, oh my god, my drawing is so bad today. Let me actually. Why don't we? There you go. Just a simple drawing like this, and maybe on this one we can do maybe a hat. What about a hat? Would a hat be cool? Like a hipster hat? And maybe still do this? I don't know. What about this one? With this one, what about a flat top? You know, just like this. Maybe has some lines. I'll fix this. By the way, you're like, oh my god, that looks horrible, Pablo. Uh, Maybe something like this. Oh yeah, boy, yeah. And then this one, the hat. I don't know about the hat. Let's keep the hat just in case. Now this one, I like that it's kind of a mullet, but also has um, like curly hair on the front. So there's a party on the front and there's a party on the back. There's party everywhere on this one. So yeah, I think I like it. Let's reduce the opacity on this little dude, and let's augment. Let's reduce the opacity on this guy too, and now we can draw the final one. So let's just keep it simple. There you go. That's it. That's pretty good. Now this one, the same. Now simple. Keep it simple, Pablo. No, I said simple. There you go. Uh, and then yeah, something nice like this. I want to keep the line work really. Hopefully, it remains simple, but it looks like hand drawn, and there's no. It doesn't look like it's potentially drawn by AI, although AI is doing amazing drawings lately, and it's kind of cool, just like how good it is. It's just incredibly good. Um, I'm thinking that some of these things could just be like straight up black, So why don't we fill this in? Yeah, there you go. And then that's too big. Yeah, I don't know. I Whenever I get asked like, so what do you think of the AI and all the AI stuff? And I don't know. It's exciting at the same time. It's scary. I understand why for some people it's kind of scary, And I I don't find it scaring. I find it exciting, but at the same time, I understand why people have bad feeling about it, and like how some artists feel. Well, a lot of these things were trained in on their data, on their art. I'm pretty sure that these things potentially were trained on my own illustration style too. I I'm okay with it. I don't know. I suppose because I put all my stuff as open source anyway. So I'm like, yeah, well, that was the intention. Um, for me, it is in a way one of the arguments that you hear from the companies, and I kind of agree, is that all of this stuff is just doing what humans were already doing, which is like getting inspiration from the human consciousness, but they just do it really fast. These things just like do it like crazy fast. So that's one of the things that make it very different, right? So let me actually just start painting this stuff. I think I like this. So I'm just going to use a color, a random color, just so I can paint this. And in a way, it's just like it's new creations that are based on old creations. And that's something that has existed forever. If you look at the art from Picasso, it's you can see there was a lot of inspiration behind that. You can see it on Matisse. You can see it on like I don't know, even pop art. We don't have to go that far. So that's where I'm like, hey, well, we've been doing that for a while, where like we get inspired by others, we take what we like, and then from that we create something new. And you could argue that these models are doing the same. They are taking inspiration from all of the stuff that is out there. All of this inspiration and all this stuff is actually called training, right? The models are being trained on the art from that has existed from different artists, like and I don't know, like I don't know how far it's gone, but it seems like it's they just got in everything, all of human consciousness, all of human the collective wisdom of all of us, and they put it in a model that just creates all of that stuff in a really quick way. So the argument, I kind of buy it. The whole argument about like, hey, it's not so different. I just like getting inspired by something and then creating something new. But I also I think there has to be something where these companies, well, spread the revenue that is coming, and that is like all of that training to the different artists. But that is not going to happen. It's just like going to be impossible. And these companies are not driven by that. They're pretty much driven by money, and just like how much money we can make with the less effort. And uh, paying artists is not part of their business model. So I don't think it's they're gonna potentially just like a well, we paid a couple of artists. I'm sure that they're going to pay a couple of artists, and that's going to be fine. But I don't think they're going to do more than that. And as always, artists are going to get screwed. It's always artists. Artists are the ones who create culture, who create, well, I don't know if they create the culture, but they express it and they put it out there. They keep us, I don't know, keep things beautiful and keep human existence uh, feeling rich and feeling like enjoyable. But somehow they keep getting screwed. Somehow they keep getting screwed. And I don't think that's going to change. We just like this is just going to change. Hold on, let me change my camera so you're not looking at me backwards. There you go. This is, if anything, we just are accelerating on something that was already happening before. Somebody pushed the accelerator full speed, and well, all of us artists are getting screwed. But some of us are using these tools in a way that is kind of cool. So I can also argue that, hey, we just need to adapt, guys. Come on, just adapt. Can you just adapt? That's the argument from optimists like me, where it's like, hey, just adapt to the new stuff, and you can do it, and it's pull yourself from the bootstraps. Or what do you call it? Pull yourself bootstrap. How do you call it? How does pull pull yourself up by the bootstraps, by your own bootstraps, uh, which is kind of dumb. And it's kind of this conservative way of thinking where it's like, hey, it's up to you, and the models, the AI stuff, anyone can use it. So if you don't use it, you lose. Yeah. But those things wouldn't exist without being taught the art that I've been making for a long time. I'm pretty sure a lot of artists are saying that. Anyway, so let's not get as political as we are, and let's continue with this thing. So we have that thing that we just made. What I did is separated the brushstroke from the paint, just so the brushstroke and the paint, just like I can just trace it separately. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to see if I can image tracer. Yeah, let's see if I can do this. Hopefully, 0 users remaining. Damn it! They want me to pay. Let me see if there's anything for tracing. Trace, 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 vectorize bitmap, tracer. Well, let's run this little guy. Let's see if it's good. Yeah. Let's get started. You need to select at least one layer. There you go. So detail, let's give it detail. Yeah. Let magic happen. So is this using AI? Is that what's going on? Oh, there you go. That was quick. That was nice. Okay, cool. So this is traced, and I can separate all this stuff. And well, apparently, no, I cannot separate it. So just one single blob. So let me cut it and paste it. There you go. So I'm glad that I separated all of this stuff this way because it makes it easy. I wish maybe if anyone knows how to, but is there any way to just like separate all this stuff in a and on Figma? Is there a way to? Oh, what's going on there? That's not good. Ugh, there's a lot of trash there. Ugh, no. Okay, I'll clean it up another time. Um, anyone knows how to? Wait, what is that? It seems like it's creating. Oh, because it's two colors. Maybe that's why. Yeah. So anyway, I need you. I don't need you. Let's turn this into, wow, what is going on here? Let's just go black 100%, and let's go black 100% too. There you go. So I have one of these layers. I have this little dude and this little dude that doesn't need a fill because it's already filled with black. So is this good? It's okay. Could it be better? Yeah, I guess. Let's actually improve it a little bit. Let's just come in here. Man, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna need to redo this. Usually, I use other tools for tracing, but I didn't want to open those tools right now. I didn't want to give those tools any airtime. And there's usually a plugin for any kind of thing that Figma doesn't support. So, why even try that? Anyway, cool. So, and I'm pretty sure a lot of people are like, what are you talking about? What is that tool you're talking about, Pablo? Oh, you know what? Dude, I don't know what happened with this. Let me do it again. Let me do it again. Let me do it again. Tracer open. Yeah, I know. See. Let's get started. Let's do this. Let magic happen. Wow. Okay, it did it again. It's over here. And let's close this, dude. And Command X and Command V. There you go. So you can go away, my friend. No, wait, what happened? Oh, man. No. Oh, there you go. It's there. It's, God damn it. Goodbye. There you go. We got it. Ay, 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 ay. Ay, mamacita. There you go. Hey, we got 3 new heads. Woo! Now let's put them over here in our heads components. So I'm going to put them here and I'm going to turn each one of these into their own component. Oh, no, actually, I need to duplicate this dude. Well, let's duplicate this dude. Let's duplicate it 3 times. And then let's group it and reduce the opacity to 20%, just so it works as a guide. I don't need you to. And then I can copy paste this stuff. So Command X, Command V. No, 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 no. There you go. Pop, pop, pop. I think it's like this. It should work, hopefully. And let's do it with this little dude. Let's copy paste it. Let's put it around here. I'm wondering if this should be bigger. Nah, it should be fine. Well, we can edit it later. And let's put it here. All of this is just a lot of tedious work. Just have to prepare it. You prepare it once, and then it works, which is the beauty of all this. I'm realizing that I think I made it a little bit too small. I might need to upscale it a little bit. And we're going to realize that in a second once we start testing it with the real heads. But I am anticipating that that's going to happen. So let's test it out. And well, this dude, I like this color. Let's just change it here on these guys. Wait, what's going on? Oh, so this is, oh, I see what's going on. There you go. And there you go. Beautiful. A beautiful. I'm going to delete this dude. And let's test it out. Let's test it out with this guy. And I'm going to change the head on the top of the head to be the new ones. Hey, not so bad. Maybe we can delete this dude here. Well, yeah, as I was anticipating, this is way too small. So I need to just put it here and start testing. Well, maybe I went too quick on deleting that dude. So I think I'm going to actually need it. Let's align it to the ear. If I align it to the ear, to the proportions of the ear, then I think we're going to be fine. See? There you go. It's kind of nice. It's kind of nice. Let's do the same with this dude, this hat. Just a little bit bigger around there. And I think it needs to be bigger around here too. And just a little bit bigger here. And let's see what happens now. Bow. I don't like it. Oh, the problem is that this dude is here. And oh, maybe I didn't grow the fill. I might have not grown the fill. Yeah, I think that's what happened. There you go. Oh, right. Oh, right. Look at that. That head looks horrible. Maybe I should clean it up. Let's do some clean it up. There you go. Why not? There you go. Beautiful. Beautiful. Let's do this. Let's do these. Let's do these. Let's do these. There you go. Just fine tuning here and there. That's what you need to do. And it's like life. It's just like go into the details and take care of those and don't try to make it perfect. As you can see that I'm like, doesn't have to be perfect. It's okay. We can fix it later. If you have that attitude, you can move on. You can create stuff and not be tormented about things that you never finish because you're like, oh man, I'm never gonna put it out there. It's not perfect. I'm embarrassed and all that stuff. Well, with that attitude, my friend, you're never gonna finish anything. So might as well accept that perfection is unreal and maybe even embrace it, and make it imperfect, just like me. There you go. Okay, that guy is not okay. I mean, it's okay to not be perfect, but also don't be. I'm not arguing that you should do it just like crappy. there's there's a difference between like knowing when to stop, and also there's a difference on like a not really caring at all. And I've seen a lot of people that just don't care, which is I mean, it's a nice attitude to have in a lot of things. But hey, if you're trying to give something to humanity, like these little doodles, why not give a good gift to people? Why not care about that stuff? Ooh, there you go. Beautiful. So let's test it out on these guys. Let's randomize again. Randomize. Variance randomizer. Yeah. Uh, randomize. Variance randomizer. Hey, it looks kind of nice, huh? Now, let's do something. We don't need this guy. Let's do something with the colors. What do you say about doing something with the colors? Let's select everything, and I am going to turn this into. I'm realizing that. Yep. What's going on? How do I hit that? Damn it. I don't know what I did, and I hit the layers. Layer. Show layers. Oh my God. Show layers. Open layers panel. There you go. What was I going to do? Oh yeah, assets. Apparently, I always this library always gets attached to any project that I create. It's this one. It's a very old library they created for Blush. And if I don't know where I said, hey, make this your default thing, and I don't know how to turn it off. This was years ago. And ever since, that thing always is the default library, but I always have to turn it off. Anyway, let's do this. Let's create a new color variable. Well, hold on. Can I not create a new color variable here? Am I an idiot? Yeah, here. There you go. Okay, variable. Let's call it ink. Well, yeah, ink, and I don't think it should be black. Let's do like a bluish and just around here. It's gonna be nice. And ink. Let's call it ink. Beautiful. Now, all of these dudes should be ink. Now, this thing should be pants. So let's add another one and pants. And there you go. What is this color? Let me select it. Is it the hair? It's headset. So let's select everything and let's add another color in our library variables. Call it headgear, which head stuff, because it might be hair too, apparently. I might have to do hair variables actually, but anyway, I can do that later. And then this thing, I think, is this the skin? Yeah. So this should be skin, and it might have its own collection. Yeah. Now that I think about it, yeah, this should be its own all libraries. Let's do this and variable collection. Oh, I cannot create a new collection from here. Well, gotta create a new collection from over there. Local variables, variable collection, and let's add a new one. Create a collection that's called skin, and let's use this color, and maybe this would be, let's create a new variable color, and let's call it mid. I don't know. Let's just give it a number. What do you say? Let's give it the number 2, and just like that. And let's duplicate it, and let's give it number 3. Well, I don't need the 0. Just be like this. And, well, what? 3, let's make it a little bit darker and more saturated around there. Let's duplicate this dude, and let's call it 4, and let's make it a little bit darker, more saturated. Boom. Let's do another one, and duplicate the variable. Let's call it 5, and let's just go a little bit darker, a little bit more saturated. And let's put 2 over here. Let's duplicate this variable. Let's call it 1, and let's make it a little bit lighter. And let's do one that is just called 0. It's just like, you have 0 pigment, my friend. Around there, you have 0 melatonin, or what is it called? I don't know. Oh my God, I sound very ignorant by saying that. I'm sure. What do you call the stuff for the pigment? Anyway, okay, so we have 5 colors, and I think this way, if we select all these dudes, and then we say, hey, let's give it 2, and then this dude, we can change it. For example, well, let's say that the default on the variables. Wait, what's going on? Oh, I'm an idiot. How can I do that? Oh, no. I was thinking that it should be with different like columns, but that won't be possible. So I'll have to just like select this and say, yo, let's make this a little bit darker than this one. Yo, let's make this a little bit darker. This one, yo, let's make it a little bit lighter, and so on. Now let's choose this little dude, and let's change the pants. Let's change the pants. Now, I wonder if we do different variables for pants. Pants 1, pants 2, pants 3. Head stuff 1, head stuff 2, head stuff 3. Maybe that's for another video. Let's see what else. Let's do another one for, what is this? We don't even need this. We don't even need this color. What is this? No, my friend, let's just use the same color. Boom. Arribotota. Let's select this, and let's call it top. Toppity top. Top, top, top. To top, top, top. Let's select this. Am I missing some colors? No, it seems like they're all there. Cool. So now let's say that, well, I have the variable collection for, I don't know, let's call this clothes. Rename collection. Colors. Just call it colors, and yeah, that should, yeah, no. It should be clothes. So let's call it clothes, and I don't need ink, shouldn't be here. So rename collection, clothes. Let's delete this one, delete variable, and let's create a new variable, a new collection, rename, create a collection. It's called base colors. I might need white and black, for example. So Let's create a variable, and let's create a color variable. Let's call it ink. And another one, let's create another color variable that is called light. And I actually might need different types of lights. I might need also shadows. Yeah. Okay, so let's do as we were doing before. It's not completely black. It's kind of a bluish, darkish blue. This one can be white for now. And now let's select all of our dudes again, and let's change this thing for the ink one. There you go. Pow. So why did I separate it? Because I want to have different clothes, you know? So this is like a, let's call this the navy one. I don't know why. And let's do another one that has different variables here. Let's do, man, let's do one with where the, actually this one where it is using the ink. The pants are black. The head stuff is yellowish. Is this yellow? I'm going to think that it's yellow. It doesn't look like yellow, but here it's supposed to be yellow. It's weird. Oh man, trying to guess colors by numbers is tedious. Okay, so ink, yellow, and what would be the other color? Red. Let's do red, baby. Just like pow. And let's call this one. I don't know. Coolness. Oh my God, I have zero imagination today. We have the navy and the coolness one. And now we can say, hey, let's change the clothes to be the default. It should be navy. But any of these dudes, we can change it to coolness. Oh yeah, boy. Maybe these two should be coolness. Oh yeah. That's what I'm talking about. That is what I'm talking about. That is what I'm talking about. Let's duplicate this, guys. I wish there was a way to just like also randomize variables. I'm sure that there's something for that. Don't repeat main variable. A. There you go. Okay, so I'm going to continue working on this. There's a lot of stuff that I actually want to fix, a lot of details. This was just more of a today of a demo, behind the scenes of how I do these kinds of things. I'm going to stop sharing my screen. Let's see if there's anything on the chat. Fuck perfection and perfectly imperfect. Hey, everybody serve. I love that he or she or they were very careful about not using a bad word, and I just read it bad. So thank you so much for everyone who is here. Hey, there's 400 people. Wow. It's we get together every Thursday, and we get together to just do random cool stuff. We have a course that is called uh, Master Gorgeous UI. Hold on, let me see if I can pull it up here. And it's something that we've been working for a while. And let me just pull it here so you can see it. And boom. So it's a course, of course, that we've been working on for a while. Hey, we have a couple of people who just gave us a 1 star. As you can see, we have some people who have been unhappy. But hey, a lot of people to hey, I'm not able to join the Discord group. I maybe we should go in there because we have 3 stars there. Hey, but a lot of people who are happy. The thing is this: we are working on this. We're actively working, and we're adding like 1 or 2 videos per week, and on different topics. And we intend to finish it by September, and we have a price that is $149, which I mean, if you compare it to other courses that are out there, it's kind of affordable. It's kind of nice. And we might up the price once we finish it. But hey, we're taking our time just to make this. So if you're interested in that kind of stuff, we'd love to have you there. And I don't know, so you can build with us. But that's part of that stuff. We have a community there. We have a Discord. Apparently, some people are not able to join the Discord. We should see about that. But yeah, it's been kind of nice to work on that, and kind of nice to also get together every Thursday to just like do these live streams. So, hey, next week I'm going to be at Config, and I have to tell you, I've seen some of the stuff that they are going to present, and it's amazing. It's really cool. So I'm excited for all that stuff and for our community to just like all the new stuff that is coming from